Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome to another Q&A video. Now just before we get started, I wanted to let you know all of these questions that I'm about to answer came in from Instagram. So if you guys aren't already following me over there, make sure you do. But yeah, there's lots of good questions today, and yeah, let's jump right into it. All right, so the first one here is going to be, why is there not always a customer reaction in your videos? And really that's a simple answer. It's because not everybody wants to be filmed. So I do ask people, I don't ask everyone, I do ask some, and not everyone wants to be filmed. They're a little bit, camera shy, whatever, which I totally understand. And if you've ever read the comments on some of the videos where there have been customer reactions, people in the comments are not very nice to the owners of those vehicles, and there's a lot of judgment that's passed. So yeah, I can't say that I blame them for not wanting to be associated with their vehicle online, but yeah, I do ask and I film them when I can, and I do that because I know you guys enjoy them. So, all right, so the next one here is, are you planning to do any mods to your Raptor? And yeah, actually I'd love to. Honestly, haven't done anything yet. It's still sitting bone stock right now, but I do want to put a light bar on the front. I have thought about getting the rear wheel wells Line-X'd, as it's just, bare metal there and base coat of paint, so it will chip off eventually. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys, have any suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments, and it's something I definitely want to look at doing when it's a little bit nicer outside, hopefully in the spring here. So, okay, so what is your favorite milkshake flavor? That would be an easy one. That's vanilla, although chocolate's a close second, but yeah, vanilla for sure. All right, so the next one here is, have you ever been recognized on the street or had a fan ask for a photo? So yes, actually that has happened. I think it was back in the summer. I was at the bank of all places, and somebody recognized me there, and it's just like, oh hey, I love your videos. And so yeah, I have to say that it's a little weird having that happen for sure. But still super cool that people local watch my videos. I've had a few subscribers. I've done their vehicles. They've wanted to get a quick picture, or just kind of chat or whatever after the detail, which is super cool too. Hasn't happened a lot, but yeah, I guess definitely something I have to get used to though. All right, next one here is, when will you restock the detail brushes and the drying towel on your website? So if you've had a look at the website detailgeekautocare.com, where I've got my product line, right now the boar's hair, the ultra soft detail brushes, and the ultra plush drying towel are out of stock. They sold out like crazy, way faster than I anticipated. So there are more on order. They're on their way to the warehouse, but won't be there for a couple of weeks. So I'm kind of targeting right now. They should be available again mid to late February. Hopefully there's no delays along the way, but as you can imagine, COVID is having some impacts, and you just kind of never know. But that's the target right now. So yeah, hopefully it won't be long. This next one's a good one. I was hoping somebody would ask this. So, are you going to be introducing chemicals to your auto care line? And if so, what kind? So the answer to that is yes, there will be chemicals coming. I have been working on this for quite a while already. Getting samples, testing everything out, getting things where I want it. And honestly, it takes time, and it takes a lot of time to get stuff moving there. But I'm working as fast as I can, and if I had to guess, I'm hoping within a couple of months we'll have things ready to go there. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, it's exciting. Okay, so the next one here, we're getting a little deep here. So someone asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Honestly, that's a good question. It's a tough one for me to answer, but I don't know. Honestly, realistically, I'll probably still be detailing. I'll likely still be making videos on YouTube. Although one goal I have right now is I want to grow the auto care line for sure. You know, ever since launch a couple of months ago, things have been going really well. You guys are absolutely loving the product. So like I just mentioned, I'm expanding the product offering, and you know, I'll continue to do that. So that's kind of, it's probably the main goal that I have right now, you know, besides continuing to put out you know, really good videos on YouTube. But yeah, I don't know, I wouldn't say that I want to be complacent over those 5 years. I'm always looking to you know, to keep moving and keep building on things. I'd say there's a few other things I've got going on too. I just can't really tell you guys about those yet. But yeah, definitely keep doing the same thing and just expand on what I've been doing. So, all right, so this next one's an easy one. How tall are you? I think I answered this before, but I am 6'1". Do you ever clean under the hood or the engine? Now, I'm assuming this person hasn't watched too many of my videos, but yes, absolutely I do. It's not something that's in a lot of my videos, I guess. I only do the engine bay when the customer opts for the service. And as you can probably tell, a lot of people don't, which is fair. Engine bays are kind of an out of sight, out of mind thing for a lot of people. So yeah, I've done them lots. They've been in several videos, so if you want, you can probably find one just by seeing, there's a few thumbnails with engine bay pictures in them, so that'd be a good place to start. But okay, so the next one here is what is your zodiac sign? So oddly enough, there's been quite a few people who have been really insistent upon finding out the answer to this question. All I can say is that the information's actually out there already. So if you really want to know, just go looking for it, because it's out there. Next here, so where did you learn to play guitar so good? You sound like a pro. First off, thank you. Yeah, I guess I'm reasonably good at guitar, but it's taken a lot of years. I started playing guitar when I was, I think, about 12. I started taking lessons, took lessons until I think it was about 17. So since then it's just kind of been self-taught, but yeah, I don't know. I play as much as I can. I don't have a ton of time these days, but I play as much as I can, and you know, learn the odd new song here and there when I have some time. But yeah, I do enjoy playing. Music is a big part of my life. Next one. So what is your favorite food? Pizza. Pizza for sure. I could probably eat pizza every day. Close second to that is burgers. I love burgers. I do eat burgers a lot. But yeah, pizza's for sure the favorite. Yeah, you might find this odd, but plain cheese. Mozza, all the way. Just plain cheese. Oh, this is a good one. Someone says, ask Mike what his favorite part of yoga is. Hey man, I heard my name. Is there a question for me? Yeah, they want to know what your favorite part of yoga is. Oh yeah, that's easy. The pants. The pants. That's your answer? Yeah. Okay, there you go. Mike likes yoga pants. Get lost. Okay, so this next one is, what temperature do you keep your garage at, and do you clean both sides of the floor mats? I guess a two-part question. So when I'm detailing out here, I usually have the garage around, I don't know, 65 Fahrenheit, so whatever that works out to in Celsius, like 17, I don't know. Yeah, just a reasonable temperature. When I'm not working out here, I have it a little bit colder than that, but. And then do you clean both sides of the floor mats? Yeah, actually, I do clean both sides. I wouldn't ever put a dirty bottom of the floor mat back inside a clean car. It's just not something I've really ever filmed. Actually, I've filmed it once, but not something I usually film because they're never that dirty. So yeah, I just film the top side and that's it. But yes, I do clean both sides. Will you be doing a giveaway? So I actually just did a giveaway over on detailgeekautocare Instagram. Probably be doing another one, I don't know, at some point in the future, but if you're interested in that sort of thing, definitely follow detailgeekautocare on Instagram. I'll definitely be doing, you know, fairly regular giveaways there once everything gets restocked. at the warehouse. Yeah, so check that out. Oh, this is a good one. So, have you ever hurt yourself while detailing? Yeah, that's probably happened quite a few times. I've got a scrape right here. I have no idea where I got this from, but last car I detailed. But yeah, one moment does stick in my head though. It was, I think, the first Dodge Caravan that I did. The one that had the like dried up pinky vomit looking stuff underneath the center console. I was taking out one of the back seats. I had the seat propped up for a second, and as I was taking it out of the van, I kind of propped it up on the floor. Because the floor was a little bit wet, it slipped and it ended up falling on my foot. So it was a pretty heavy seat. Yeah, I was hurting for a few minutes on the floor there. But anyways, I got up and had a look at my foot, and it managed to cut my toes like right through my shoes, because my sock was like all bloody and stuff. So it doesn't happen often, and obviously I'm, you know, super careful, but yeah, it has happened. That was probably the worst one ever, but yeah, you get the odd like cut and scrape here and there, but nothing worse than that usually. Okay, so next one here is, so sometimes I see in your videos that you aren't wearing shoes while vacuuming the interior. Why do you do that? So yeah, that's true. So once I've vacuumed the carpets in a vehicle, my shoes are not going back in there, simply because I'm walking around on, you know, kind of a wet and dirty garage floor, and my shoes are dirty. So if I've just vacuumed, why would I step back into the vehicle with dirty shoes? Doesn't really make any sense to me. I just have to clean them again. So yeah, the shoes come off once the carpets have been vacuumed. Okay, so next question here is, where would you travel after COVID? So I'm sure a lot of people are probably wondering the same thing for themselves, but at least for me, I'm going back to Maui. I was lucky enough, I spent a couple weeks in February there last year, just before COVID kind of hit, so it's been almost a year since I've been there, and definitely can't wait to go back, but all this craziness needs to end first, so yeah. Next one is, how do you wash your microfiber towels? And I actually see this question a lot. So microfiber is a little bit different. Always only wash with other microfiber towels. In the washer, use a low heat setting and a detergent that is free of any dyes or perfumes. Don't use fabric softener. I think I use the detergent that you get from Costco. It's like free and clear or something, the Kirkland brand. And then drying is basically the same thing, only with other microfiber towels and a low heat setting as well. That way they'll stay good for a long time. All right, so next one here is pancakes or waffles. While I like them both, waffles for sure, I make the best waffles. Sometimes I put chocolate chips in, just, I don't know, the kid in me, I guess, but yeah, definitely waffles. Okay, what's the most difficult song that you've learned to play on guitar? Honestly, that's a song by a guy by the name of Johnny A. He's an absolutely amazing guitarist. It's called Oh Yeah. I've played it a couple times in outros to the videos. Honestly, I probably only know like half that song. So if you want to see it, it's like an awesome little blues song. Just go on YouTube, Johnny A. Oh Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Still don't know it all because I haven't had time to learn the rest of it, but it's an awesome song. Speaking of music, so next one is favorite Kenny Chesney song. Probably We're All Here. That, I don't know, I just kind of resonate with that song a little bit, so yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. So there's a good one. So have you ever turned down a detail before? I guess a lot of people wanted to know the answer to this question. No, I haven't. Now, if you guys have seen some of the vehicles on the channel before, you know, I mean, some of them are absolutely horrific. And yeah, obviously I did turn those down. So there has not been a vehicle yet that I've said no to. I'm not really sure where that line is going to be, but hopefully I don't find it. I really don't want to be in that situation where I have to turn a customer down. But okay, and the last one here to finish this off today is, how do you price your details? So I've answered this question quite a few times before. It's also been answered in a lot of voiceovers. If you're curious, I'm not going to run through my pricing. There's too many intricacies to it, but basically, if you're curious, go to my website. It's www.detailgeekautocare. That's where I have all my pricing. You guys can look at services that I offer and then the pricing. Although I will say the charge for excessively dirty vehicles that I have has kicked in a lot more recently. So yeah, hopefully that gives you an idea, but yeah. All right guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I had a lot of fun making it, so I'll definitely do another one down the road. And when I do, make sure you are following me on Instagram. It's the Detail Geek 1. That's where I'll put out the post for questions. So next time around, if you want to get the questions in, make sure you're following me on Instagram. And yeah, I guess enjoy the guitar outro, and I'll see you guys in the next one.